What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex. I'm back with another Hunter x Hunter video here. This is basically centered around something that happened back in episode 28, Nen and Nen, or Nen Nen, the episode where it was right after episode 27. Killua was facing off against Zushi, and basically when Zushi was getting ready to use Ren, I believe. Killua pretty much showed immediate concern and fear in that fight, and even in episode 28, when Gon and Killua were with Zushi and his master, pretty much going over the four steps of Nen, of using Nen, and the corresponding basic standards of Nen. And Zushi's master was pretty much talking to them about these four steps, and then he was gonna basically do a demonstration, basically. And when he did, because he was basically telling Killua that he was gonna attack him, he was gonna try to kill him, and he actually activated that ability, that it actually re-instilled that fear that Killua experienced. Two-parters, basically. The first one initially is in his fight against Zushi, but then also, from my perspective, I believe it also, in a sense, brings back his initial reaction to when he was standing in front of his brother several episodes prior to this encounter here. Because when you think about this, that this is what definitely separates Gon and Killua as far as characters are concerned. Killua, in the midst of him being such a great character and a great fighter, he still shows signs of initial fear at certain instances. Even up to this point, 86 episodes in to the show, even up to this point, that when he's trying to kind of tell Gon when they're getting ready to do something crazy, or when they're getting ready to do something that definitely has a higher chance of danger, Killua always is very, very cautious. He always thinks first before he initially reacts. When Gon is the opposite. He acts first before he thinks, which again, in the midst of that, still works out for Gon, as we've seen in his character. He's still, he thinks on the go. Killua is more so, he's more of the strategist, where he strategizes things, he thinks before he acts. And either way, for both characters, they have their benefits and then they don't have their benefits. So they definitely have pros and cons to their on how they respond to certain situations. So, in this specific scene here in episode 28, it reminded me that, Killua just has, he comes off as a very intimidating character when it comes to fighting as well, but he also still shows those signs of just, initial fear, initial caution when it comes to certain situations. And even, like I said, even in this scene right here, where the initial fear, the initial panic of looking like he's going to be harmed, he basically runs away. Again, pros and cons to this. Initially the pro is he jumps out of the way of danger. The con is that if this occurs in any type of situation where it's life or death towards Gon and other people like Leo, Kurapika, or anybody else that they have met so far, that he wouldn't be able to react in a way that protected the people that he's, been with or surrounded by, that he, has an initial care for. So like I said, there's pros and cons to the way Killua reacts you know, in this state of mind. So it just stood out to me that, Killua, again, in the midst of him being such a great character, great fighter, that he still shows those signs. Again, even up 86 episodes in to the show, he will still tell Gon, like, look, dude, we need to be out of here. And Gon's like, no, we need to actually go and do this. So they still have that great bonding relationship where they still clash with each other as far as trying to figure out what's the best route to take when it comes to situations where there definitely is a higher chance of danger and harm towards each other and those with them. So again, guys, it's not, this isn't to say that that's a bad thing on Killua's part, but there can be cons to the situation, like I said, because Killua, in the midst of him reacting the way that he does, he can initially have a negative reaction to him running away and panicking, because he can't, he won't in the midst of his fears stick and stay to where he could possibly protect the friends around him that are with him, including Gon. Because basically, like I've been saying throughout these discussions a lot of times, that I feel like that, Gon will continue to go, in the direction of trying to find his father, even if Killua is not there. Where I feel like Killua, I believe that if the danger is so high, he would probably not stick and stay fully. Now, again, 86 episodes in, who knows what's going to happen, as we move forward in the arc that we're in now. Maybe Killua will finally just say screw it and face the fears that are in front of him, or the dangers that are in front of him, without, thinking to run away 99% of the time, because he's his panic is basically like his first option is to protect himself more than looking to stick and stay and protect himself and Gon and others around him. So who knows if he transitions into a more fearless character and fighter as these episodes progress. We will, only time will tell as I continue to watch these episodes. So but just like I said, guys, just something that stood out to me as I was rewatching episode 28, because I was actually trying to find some information on some other stuff, and actually was going to work on a different video on a different character, but this stood out to me, so I wanted to bring you all this video real quick, real briefly, before I dive into what I was trying to do. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna pretty much push this out to you all today. It's after 12 p.m. on this Wednesday. I'm gonna push this out to you all today within the hour or so, and let's have a chat, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this subject. Let's talk about it. What do you all think of Killua's character and his reactions to certain situations, even up to, even from episode 1 to episode 28, and even all the way through these past few arcs up until episode 86, where we're at now, in my reaction to the show. Just let me know your thoughts, guys. Do you feel like this is a benefit for Killua? Does it also, like I said, do you agree that the pros and the cons have a positive and negative effect to how Killua reacts to danger and stuff like that? Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section, and let's have a chat. And have a great day, and I hope to chat with you all on the next upload of more Hunter x Hunter discussions, and of course my reactions every Monday. So with that, guys, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.